survey on 300 residential construction companies that make over $10 million. 67% of these construction companies spend money on social media ads. That's why it's extremely important. If they're spending the money, they're making a return. So why not you? There's tons of demand every day for these services, and it's just a matter of being there, well positioned and ready to capture those leads. So first, if I come to one of our clients, G&H Construction, here are some of the leads that we've generated with a $500 marketing budget in the month of November, and I wanted to show you kind of what they look like. So if I click on them, you can see they have some repair. This is their name, this is their email, this is their phone number, this is their address, right? And we have these for all. So this person's looking to retile the kitchen, paint the cabinets. This person is looking for basically a new home build. This person is looking for bathroom renovations. And this person is looking for kitchen. And just an example, but I will put his address in just to show you what kind of homes these are. And this is in South Texas. And you can see this is a $350,000 house. And this is the person who's looking for a kitchen remodel, just to give you an idea. So then the next thing I want to take you to is the ads manager. And this is where you can actually look at the ads that we're running. So as you can see here, these are some examples of what we're paying to generate leads on Facebook for this remodeler. It's really important to be measuring these things. And so I'm going to show you an ad that we ran for bathrooms specifically, generated 7 leads for $70 each. And we always run them as a lead gen ad. And we use a customer list, and then we create a lookalike audience. So basically telling Facebook to find anybody who's similar to our past customers. And so this is a very simple ad. Design your dream bathroom. This is what the ad is, and it's a very simple get quote, nothing crazy, and we're retargeting people who are more likely to be customers. So that is the strategy. You can see here, it's just a simple lead gen ad. Here's the copy. So, hey, Coastal Bend homeowners, it's really important that you call out who you're speaking to. Your home is too important to trust with just anyone. We at G&H have been serving the Coastal Bend for 30 years. We love turning outdated spaces into beautiful functional areas you can be proud to call home. Whether you need a complete home, a complete kitchen, a bathroom remodel, home addition build out, home renovation design, click the link below if you've been interested in a project for your home. We'll collaborate to execute on your needs. Luxury and comfort lie in the details and their phone number. So it's a very simple ad. You can see that it has good engagement. And these are the types of ads that you can be running. Very simple, not complicated to set up, to start generating more customers on the fly. Here's another example of a client spending $124 to generate leads. These are what the ads kind of look like. These are what you can expect. And we really want to know these metrics, which is what is the cost per lead? How many of those leads are actually qualified to buy one of our services? The percentage of the leads that are closed, the gross profit off each customer. And ideally, if you know those things, you can figure out what it costs you to get a customer and how much you make on that customer, which is the fundamental unit of business, right? And so we want to know what the lifetime gross profit is versus how much we spend to get them. And ideally, we want that ratio to be as big as possible. You can see this is kind of how we track it. We use a different variety of tools. This is from Google Looker Studio, and we track everything from the spreadsheet. So it's 44 leads, 15 of them were closed or quoted, 9 of them were closed. We can see our quality of lead score, our closing rate percentage, and we can always see if we're improving that or getting worse over time and what we need to fix accordingly. And you can see what the contract total value was. We can see the zip code spread on where the zip codes that the best leads are coming from. You can see, for example, 96% of these leads came from Facebook. So we should spend more money on Facebook and not as much on Instagram in this case. Oops. And you can see 29 leads came from social over 3 months. And so we can kind of see, okay, well, how much do we make in profit? And do we want to continue to spend? Do we want to spend more? Like, we can play with those numbers and ultimately continue to grow the business. And so the magic ratio is ideally 5-to-1. So you want to know how much you're making in profit off a customer versus the cost of getting them. And ideally, that's all that matters. You don't really need to look at benchmarks. You don't need to worry about your cost per lead. As long as you know how much it costs you to get a customer and how much you make, and that is 5-to-1, that's a great number, and that's typically something you can scale. So for example, if it cost you $1,000 to get a customer, you need to be at least making $5,000 in profit, right? That's kind of the way it makes sense. You spend $1,000 to get a customer and you only make $1,000 back in profit, then you're breaking even, and it doesn't even make sense to try and do. I hope this provided value. You can check out readymedia.solutions to learn more about us. We have a free ROI calculator so you can see, based off your KPIs and your metrics, what you need to hit in order to get what kind of returns. And it's a really great way to set up your goals for this year. I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. We'll make sure to answer all of them, and I appreciate it. Till next time.